Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. Why did you guys have so much trouble guarding the three-point line?
They had great shooters for one, but I just think, second half we went to the blitz and, try to mix it up on them a little bit. It was good for at times, but when they have four shooters on the floor, it's hard to, get back out the shooters. But, they had it going tonight offensively, so we just tried to throw everything out. We switched, we blitzed, we showed, we did a little everything. So, and they got hot.
David Grenneman, ESPN. Open-ended question. What's it like coaching J.R. Smith?
What do you mean?
Tonight he goes 0 for 0 in the first half, starts off, I think, 7 for 8 in the second half, and then finishes 0 for 4.
He's a guy who can get hot. Like, we know he can miss 2 or 3, 4 shots in a row. He can come out and make 7 in a row. So he gave us that spurt in the second half that got us back in the game, being aggressive. Thought we called his number because we needed, a little jolt from him, and he came up big for us in the second half.
Was that a point of discussion at halftime to
No,
call his number?
I just ran a couple plays to start the half, to try to get him going, and he made some shots to kind of get us going offensively.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Just following up on that, was JR still in the flow of the game in the first half, or did you feel like he was?
I don't think as much. I got to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. He might have had a couple shots that he turned down, but like I said, I got to watch. I'm not really sure.
And then we talked so much the last couple of days about simplifying things. Did you simplify on defense as well?
We simplified on offense. Thought the guys were a little better. Thought we could still play a little faster, especially in the half court. Defensively, we simplified it, but they just killed us. They were good tonight, shooting the basketball. I thought, Will Barton came off the bench and gave him a great boost. And they played really well.
You're giving a lot of credit to their shooters, it sounds like. Are you happy with the way you guys schemed defensively and played defensively?
No, I thought we did some different things. Some things were good, some things not so good. But we just had to keep adjusting. I thought, the guys did a good job adjusting to what we try to do. But they took advantage of it. They got a good center who can pass, who also can shoot the ball from outside. They got a lot of good cutters, with Barton and Chandler. They got shooters all around the floor. So they did a good job, offensively. They were scoring the basketball. I thought we scored, pretty consistently too. We just couldn't get stops. And, we cut it to 1 and to 2. We missed 3 layups, missed a couple of threes that we had wide open to, make a big shot to kind of give us some momentum, but we couldn't make.
I know it's still – you haven't had a lot of time with these guys, but did you think it would be better defensively just because they're young and athletic and theoretically they should be able to fly around more and be able to get back to the three-point line or recover from double team?
We've been better. We've been better. Tonight, was really bad for us, giving them 19 threes, but we've been better.
Did LeBron ask to stay in to start the fourth?
Yes.
Scott Sargent, WFNY. Did you get the vibe at all that the defense picked up when the shots started falling, and especially more so for JR and Tristan had rough first half defensively and offensively, and then they came out in the second half, both kind of picked it up on both ends of the floor.
I guess when you're making baskets, you also get a chance to get back and get your defense set. I thought, in the first half we missed layups or we missed threes. They got up in transition, and Gary Harris got a couple in the corner where we couldn't get back and get matched up. So. When you're scoring the basketball, it's easier to set your defense and get back and kind of get matched up.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. Was your technical have anything to do with defense?
I think I messed up. I think I touched him on accident. You ain't supposed to touch him, I guess.
Spencer Davies, Basketball Insiders. You mentioned that you tried everything on Denver tonight. When you showed Tristan up top in the third quarter, it seemed like the guys were scrambling a little bit back on trying to get switches. What's the best way you can correct that?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
When Tristan was showing up top, it seemed that guys were kind of confused.
Blitzing.
Yeah, blitzing up top. Yeah.
We blitzed Will Barton, and if Jokic Pop was in full rotation, the Plumlee role, we was coming bottom man. So, they made some good passes, got out. we came a little too far at times, but that's to be expected with new guys. And they gave the effort trying to get out there and contest, but they made shots.
The way Nance played in the first half, I just wonder if you thought that was kind of his best that you've seen thus far, and did something happen to him in the second? He looked like he cramped up or something.
I think he might have turned his ankle a little bit down the stretch in the fourth quarter. But, yeah, I mean, his energy is definitely infectious. And, being able to push the basketball off breaks, defensively flying around, he's been really good for us. His athleticism is really good.
I guess you'd say by now through the 8 games that of the 4 new guys, Rodney would be the one who's, I don't know, struggling's the most is the right way to say it, but he would seem to be a little bit behind the other 3. Do you have any thoughts on why that might be?
Just got to do a better job of getting him going. He's a scorer. He can score in bunches, and we want him to be aggressive also. But just got to do a better job of getting him into some things we can be aggressive. So just not all on him.
Tyron Potesta, the Sports Animal 1390. I noticed there were a lot of wide open threes in terms of skip passes, cross court passes. Is it as easy as having someone there before the cross court pass happens? Like if not having someone rotate over to where the ball is, but having him stay on the backside?
Offensively?
Or defensively?
Say again, I'm sorry.
Denver was getting a lot of wide open threes courtesy of skip passes. Is it as easy as having someone stay back there instead of rotating toward the ball defensively?
No, I think when you're blitzing, we come with our low man, so the bottom man's going to be pulled in to protect the rim, first. And then when the ball skipped across the floor, we call it X. And so the top guy goes to the corner, the other guy goes up. And when we was down 1, we did it perfect. And then JR and George Hill kind of both went to Millsap, but they both backed up, and he made a 3. But instead of continuing to keep going. But, I mean, we have some good possessions, and we have some possessions we got to get better at.